Welcome back, guys. Back to the final section of our show. I'm getting some echo from someone, but to fix that, Travis, take us away.
Right, so you guys had dug out a hole. Tunneling out an area, a section of this whatever it used to be, this building at the center of this ruined city. And yeah, who goes in? What do you do?
First of all, how big is this tunnel? Like, how wide?
Doesn't matter. Durian always goes in.
Okay.
Yeah.
You can go. I still want to know.
Three
Hey-o.
feet
Thank you,
by
Allison.
3 feet.
Allison was
enough
the only
to
one who
crawl
got that
through.
first.
3 feet by what?
3 by 3-ish.
Okay.
Big enough for a person to crawl through.
Okay.
I'm behind you, bro. I got you. I got your back. In the broest way possible, in a sense of if something goes wrong, I'll run away, but I don't say that out loud, I think that.
Alright. They two go in and, I guess, wait to hear if they're still alive in like a minute.
If there's spooky things in there.
See if it opens up. If it's just like, if it dead ends in like two minutes.
Yeah, so who went first?
Cayman. And Buck is right behind him.
No,
That-
Durian,
see, that's
Durian and Fawn.
That's the thing. I hear
Oh.
who's going second. I haven't heard who goes
I
first.
thought Durian said he's going in.
I'm going.
Alright.
Yeah, he said he's going in first.
Oh. I
Okay.
just thought he was just going in, but not first. But alright, then I'm behind Durian.
Cool. Awesome. So Durian, you start crawling in. And yeah, you go for, a good 5 or 6 feet inside. Could whoever that is stop typing, please?
Sorry, I'm chatting with
Sorry.
somebody in Twitch who's really cool. Another bard.
With
What's
who?
up? Somebody in Twitch chat. Sorry.
Oh, nice. All right. Hey, Twitch chat. Sorry, a lot of
Yeah, I'll stop
typing.
Damn it, Durian.
But yeah, you head in, and you crawl for about 5 feet, more or less straightforward, from the building entrance, and there's like it looks like a T intersection. To your right, it's basically collapsed in, but to your left, you see it goes on for a ways and starts raising up a bit. It looks like whatever this hallway wasn't quite as collapsed as the entrance.
Okay, so the outside it still had intact rooms looking basically.
I mean,
I thought-
yeah, it was a big structure. It was, maybe 20 feet high or so at most of the outside. Sections were collapsed in or collapsed out or, broken apart in various areas. But it
Okay.
was generally fairly square and fairly tall.
Okay, so I follow the path where there's no rubble. So
Yeah, so you stand up and you see like the floor in this area's got some like rubble on it that you can like pretty easily just leg over. And you do see what looks like an old hallway covered in dust and pebbles and rocks and stuff. The floor is stone. It has been since you've crawled in here. But it looks a bit more intact. There doesn't look like there's anything really down here, but it does go in and to your right.
yeah, if there's only one way to take, I take it.
Yeah, Fawn.
Making sure making sure the party behind me is following.
Sure, Fawn,
Yeah.
you pop up. Was anyone else coming in, or?
Well, we're gonna
Buck's
give him
there.
like a minute.
He's
and
bringing up the rear.
Give him a minute and see like what's down there. They say it was a hallway. I turn to Nina.
Yeah, we're following, I guess.
All right, we follow in.
Okay. Yeah. So you guys
I tell
gather
Swiftwind
up.
what's going on and hang out for us for a bit.
Are you entirely certain you should be entering this area?
No. And then turn around and go in.
If I hear Cayman say no, I'm just like, yes. I don't
If
know
you're
what he's
not
talking
back
about.
in a day, I feel like I may leave. I'll give you 2 days. There's plenty of grass here. I don't like this place.
I give him the thumbs up.
Wait, before we
No, this
go,
would be better
Kaven,
if we waited
Kaven,
right the
ask him to watch Firefoot.
Oh,
Ask him to watch Firefoot.
okay. I back up and tell him. Keep an eye on Firefoot.
Don't
What
let
am I
her run
going to
away.
do if you don't return? She's
Uh,
so I'll simply leave her here.
okay, but
Don't telephone him
Yeah,
that.
I won't
What a
tell him that. I won't tell.
I
him
can't
or
hear
her.
that or understand it, but what a dude.
But yeah, tear after for 2 days. If we're gone, you're
Then it was nice knowing you, friend.
good. Good. If in the off chance, look for us back in the capital. But we'll see you later.
Yes, well,
ETYL.
cool. So you guys head in. Yeah. So you go into the entrance, crawl in, take a left. You see Durian's guttering torch. Stand up, and there is what looks like a somewhat intact hallway. You know, sections of stone have fallen here and there, broken upon the floor. Dust covers the area, but it goes forward for maybe 10, 15 feet, and then hangs a right.
So,
We should follow
Travis, I have a question for you.
Yes.
Is this is this from now on starting to count as dungeoneering?
That
in
depends
terms of-
entirely on a question. You can't just roll dungeoneering. You
Oh,
have to ask me something.
I'm worried about traps and potentially things popping out and attacking
Traps
us.
are perception always, I think, aren't they?
Traps are generally
We're just
speaking
stepping
a
on them.
rogue skill.
Hmm.
So let me look something up. Yeah, so rogues and only rogues can use search, or in our case perception, to locate traps with a difficulty when the task has a difficulty higher than 20.
So what you're saying is we need to buy a bunch of sheep and send them in first.
Oh, throw dead bodies. I'm not gonna go into how that's happened before, but been and done.
So yes, that trap finding is not a skill that Nina Alia has.
Yeah, does anything look out of place then inside this?
It's an
It's
ancient
like a
thing.
yeah, it's like this place is old, like real
Yeah, I
old.
want to use my skill.
Give me a perception check.
I'm just like, I just want to use it because I've never had a chance to use my dungeoneering yet. Holy crap.
Yeah, it looks like a hallway with a bunch of rubble in it. You don't
Okay, I
see
guess
anything out of place.
Guess we keep going then.
Cool.
Onward.
So yeah, you head in, and the hallway hangs a right.
I continue.
Well,
Yeah, down there. Just a second.
Oh, sorry.
Down there, you see
didn't know they were
20
caught up.
golems, and they attack you. No,
he's
Um,
making the map as we speak.
I am actually.
Oh, there we go.
Gasp. Spoiler.
I knew. I can tell.
So you see, hopefully you can't tell too well. You see a hallway that stretches in front of you maybe another 20, 25 feet. Looks like it would have gone longer, but an area's collapsed in at the end. But you do see a couple of archways that look like they were once doorways. One is to the right, and to the left about 10 or 15 feet down the hallway. You also see a pile of what looks like the remains of wood. If it's been here for a long time, it's pretty much just kind of a pile of moldering dirt at this point. But it's the first thing you've seen in here that isn't like completely rock.
I go investigate it.
Okay, yeah, you poke around and you do find something that looks like metal. Impossible to really tell what kind it is. It's tarnished and rusted all to hell. Whatever it was bent and ancient.
Yeah, I have drawn my rapier, and that's what I'm using to sort of poke around in there. And I pick up the piece of metal and just sort of look at it, and if it's in value, there's no value, I toss it aside. If it's got markings on it, I hang on to it.
Yeah, you look at it more closely, and looks like it might have just been a handle or something. You know, maybe this was a desk with a drawer that had a metal handle, or, you know, maybe it was some kind of small implement to do whatever with whatever this wooden thing was. But yeah, it's useless.
Yeah. I toss it aside. I keep poking around, and did you say if there was a path to continue from here, or no?
Yeah, like I said, the hallway ends after about 25 feet from the corner, but there were archways on either side that looked like they were once doorways. There's nothing in them right now.
But they
So
lead
yeah,
somewhere. They're not blocked off.
In-
Yeah, if you look in, you see that the one that goes left is, again, it may have been a room, but aside from about 2 feet in, it's just a pile of rocks.
Mhm.
The one to the right, though, is unobscured and looks into a room that's about maybe 20 feet per side, and it's fairly well clear. There are piles of like rock and various other like debris, but it's all coated in dust. You can't really
Yeah,
tell
yeah.
what it is.
Are we underground or are we on?
We're
like-
above ground.
Okay.
No, you're above ground. This would probably have been the first floor of this building, whatever it was.
Okay.
I'm like, well, guys, there's one way to go, and it's pretty innocuous. Pretty interesting, though. I love
Check it
crawling
out.
around.
This is fascinating.
Yeah. I push on, and I'm keeping an eye out. I'm keeping an eye out also for anything that's beyond like just raw materials. If there's
Yeah.
markings or
Yeah. Are there any
the metal handles, or former tapestries, or just anything that would imply human or sentient sort of habitation. I'm sort of like on the eye looking out for painting
Okay.
on the walls, gilding, anything, just sort of.
Yep. Yeah, so you look around this room, and like I said, there are various piles of debris. You like, sift through them or whatever, and you find in this like, stack of moldering whatever it was, your sword clinks into metal again, and you bring it up and see like an ancient rusty like blade.
Handle attached or no handle, just like the blade.
Yeah, it's anything organic's pretty much gone. There's like maybe the barest tatter of leather along the grip, but no, it's mostly just metal. Looks like it's a corroded short sword of some type.
Yeah.
anything on the blade they need to design?
Nah, it's pitted and rusted.
Okay.
Reluctant
Pretty
to cast any spells. I just sort of stick it in
Yeah,
my
every
pack.
time you do that, bad things happen.
Yeah, I
Not
stick
every
it in my
time.
pack.
Probably not do that.
No, not every time. I casted a bunch of
Well-
successful heals, but
Most
So yeah, you
enough times.
place it in your backpack. You sift around and you actually find a couple more of pretty much the same thing. Whatever this area was, it seems like there were a few weapons.
Maybe an armory, Jurian?
possible. Looks pretty ordinary, but who knows? I mean, is it a closed room that we're in?
There are two doorways leading off of this. One going straight in, kind of the same direction that you entered. And there's actually a stone door there. It looks like it's just kind of like leaning against the sides. It's like a double door that just collapsed to the sides. Not that it's on hinges or anything. And then to your left, as you entered, there's another doorway that looks like it's collapsed rock again, but you do see like it's collapsed down and there's a hole underneath.
Could be a way to
something else
get
you could
the-
probably tunnel out.
Yeah, I look at that and I'm like, let's check forward first. This doorway is interesting. Keep your eyes out, guys, for anything that leads down Anything underground would be intact still, or more intact.
Hopefully.
So yeah, we continue straight, basically, Travis, to the next room. I've got that one sword blade strapped to my pack, but
Sure. So straight through the tunnel or the off-hinge doors?
the off-hinged doors. You said that was in the same direction
yes.
we had come, so
So
straight,
yeah, the doors, like, what do you do with them? They're not on hinges, so you can't just.
Well,
hop them
are they spread apart? You said they collapsed outwards. Are they spread apart to hop
Yeah,
over? Oh, a little
not nearly enough. It's like maybe a couple inch gap. You
So
can, hold a torch up and see. It looks like a small room through them, but pretty difficult to tell, right? You can't.
Nina, can you give me a hand here?
I was right, you're gonna say that.
Is that a no or a yes? Because I could cast a
Give
spell
you a
on you and
hand.
convince you anyway, so...
Yeah, if you want to keep that hand that you cast a spell with, you won't. Let's just do this and get it over with.
I'm so glad we're friends, Nina.
Caden,
come
give us...
on.
Everyone, let's
Would
all
you
four of
cast a
us
spell
get
with
in and
with friends?
try these out.
That's just not cool.
So I sort me and Nina onto one side and Caben and Buck onto the other door, and I'm, like, trying to, like, get us to sort of move them aside in tandem. Or not in
Yeah.
tandem, but...
Open says.
Yeah. So you guys just put your hands on, crack through. It takes a good amount of effort to like pull these down, but you've got time. It doesn't appear that anyone's about to walk up and say hello. So yeah, you guys yank and pull and get some leverage and crack one of these doors down. Move out of the way as it sort of collapses. And yeah, you are looking into some kind of ancient closet. There's more like what?
You just trolled us to opening a
We
closet.
just did all this thing with the. It's like this room with these big stone doors, and we open it. It's like somebody's like broom closet with big stone doors.
Well, you do pull it open.
Maybe it has pretty
and-
close. You don't even know.
Yeah. Aside from brooms,
Flying brooms?
you do notice the like partial gleam of somewhat corroded metal. There are like maybe they were racks at one point. It's more like the collapsed-in supports of what looks like armor. Most of it looks like it was half plate. Pitted and corroded, pretty well useless.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
yeah, that's kind of what you see. Can I get a perception check from Durian? This was your idea.
Dun
It
dun
was
dun.
Caben's idea too.
Hmm.
Yeah, this is
I was
how
nodding. I
you've
was
survived this
nodding.
long.
I was
19.
19. Okay, you like sift through this area a little bit, and you do notice like a nicer set of armor that's still like pitted or corroded, but you see like a little bit of like silver, detailing or something. And in the like collapsed rack that was holding it, you do find a pair of like almost spotless gauntlets.
Oh shoot.
So Travis, question.
Yes.
Obviously Buck does not know this is happening, or maybe he does. I don't know. Can I see him going through all this?
Yeah, like you're all like looking into this room as Durian's searching
Okay.
around.
We generally know, like, as characters, that non-magical stuff will corrode, but magical stuff will not. Correct?
Generally speaking, yes.
Okay.
Well, it
Yeah,
survived the age of time, and considering the fact that this was called the magical planes, it might be enchanted.
I look.
Called it
Buck.
whoa.
You don't know
Called it
nothing.
that.
Isn't it the magical planes with
Apparently,
a
Nina.
big magical battle or something happen?
spell scarred plane.
Spell
Big
magic is
difference.
the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I pick
That's
up
enough.
one of the gauntlets and hold it up. Is it like gauntlets for like plate or half plate basically? Are they full metal or are they?
I mean, gauntlets are like any armor that has gauntlets could wear these, right?
Yeah, got
You
it.
could put them on with, you could wear them nude if you really wanted to. They're just big
Oh,
gloves.
Yeah.
No,
But yeah,
I was just getting a sense of whether they were. So, for example, if they had leather in them still, that was somehow intact. or if it was all pure metal, or there was chain gauntlets or plated gauntlets or what.
Yeah, I mean they're just big kind of metal gauntlets. They do have some leather in. It's like cracked and corroded. Even magical items will wear after time. But whatever damage these things have taken could be repaired. They're not, completely just done
Perfect,
like this armor that you have around you.
I'm like, we found something, guys.
Well,
That may make this trip actually worthwhile. And
Maybe.
Pretty nice. Any
I go
insignias
to-
on them, Travis, or is it just nondescript?
Yeah, so these gauntlets are actually kind of like a almost a shiny blue, like sort of a weird tinge to the metal. But they do have some like bronze design on them, some type of emblem. It looks sort of like a swirling pattern within a square. None of you recognize it offhand.
Yeah,
Well-
I just slipped the gauntlets on.
Oh boy.
You slip them on.
uh-oh.
Interesting.
They're like cursed or something.
Okay. Yeah, you slip them on, kind of flex your finger. They're uncomfortable because the leather's all like worn and scratchy, but yeah, you get them on no problem. Like move them around. They're on.
Cool. I grip my
Does he turn into an ogre?
my
Does not.
and I'm like,
He turns into the
Why would he turn into an ogre?
I
I
go
don't know.
back and I'm like, let's check out that other passageway.
Well,
Doesn't seem to
well,
be.
you
any-
might want to take those off. We've had this discussion before. Messing around with the unknown tends to backfire on you.
We're in the unknown plains.
It's the
Yeah.
spell
No
start.
one knows. Okay, not the actual name, but like no one's out here.
I was gonna say, who called him that?
Nina, you know that my fucking around with shit has ended up better more often than worse.
Yes, but there's going to be a time when the worst is going to happen.
The things that have killed people that I've traveled with have not been my actions.
Durian, it's probably for the best. Just put them in your pack for now. When we get out, we can see
Oh,
what they
yeah.
are.
Maybe it's useful somehow. Maybe this emblem and wearing them will let us pass a certain area. Maybe there's
And maybe
something
they'll
that-
blow up in your face.
They haven't
Right off.
yet. You clearly aren't
Maybe
much
you
of a
can't take 'em
scientist,
off.
Nina. They,
You
No,
can't
but
take
I'm
them.
a realist, and
Caben shrugs
Yeah.
and goes through the door.
yeah, I
Okay.
go back out of the closet and I make my way over to the tunnel.
That won't be the
Okay.
first time you say that, I bet.
You've all finally come out of the closet.
Ding.
Yay!
Out of the
Wait, is
closet
it common
and
for
I
me
head towards
because,
the back
I mean,
door.
technically I'm a woman.
And I'm not gonna. I hate to do a call out, but this is right. By the way, just saying,
This is what?
Niz from Twitch chat has a point.
No. Okay, I see it. We're gonna move on now. All right.
Yeah. let's go.
Thanks, Niz. Thank you. It was a long time ago. Anyway, moving on.
Moving on. Yeah, so you guys, awesome. Yeah, you guys, well, there's really only one way to move. Do you try and, like, tunnel out the area going, I should probably figure out directions here. Going east.
Yeah, the other exit that doesn't get us to backtrack. That there was
Sure.
rock, but we could see that there's more beyond. I am making Durian makes believe that these gloves have given him incredible strength, and he's gonna go and lift rocks and move them.
Okay, cool. You guys see Durian struggling with rocks exactly as you would expect.
Shocking. I would just watch him and laugh quietly.
I just have my head like this, going.
I go help.
Sigh.
You go help. He doesn't need help, Caven. He's
No,
got this.
I got this. These gloves are great.
Yeah. Well, I want to get.
Maybe
back
you can
here
grip
within
it better with your bare hands.
I want to get back here within like an hour or so. So I'm gonna help.
Okay,
Okay.
so we start in tandem working together to move some rocks out of the way.
Yeah, cool. You guys start pulling stuff out. And yeah, you manage to clear an area that you can crawl through. And this leads into another room, probably about 40 by 20. One of the walls is kind of collapsed in.
This seems to be a common occurrence here.
Yeah, I mean it's an old, dilapidated.
So it's like a slanted. We're kind of having to like duck through, basically.
Yeah. You managed to tunnel it out after a while, get through. The wall to your right is like collapsed in. But you do see a pair of doorways to your left. One of them also has rocks collapsed in. You know, that's where the tunnel outside the room you just came from collapsed.
Okay.
But there's another doorway along that wall, kind of on the opposite side of this fairly large room, that looks like it's clear. And inside this room, there's more stuff. There's like piles of at this point, not all the wood is completely just like molded. You do see a few like boards and things that used to be like furniture sort of still set up. And you do see a single like mirror hanging on one of the walls about halfway through. You also see like metal pegs in the walls that might have been, holding a dowel or something. Things you could hang things off of. Maybe a banner or maybe even just coat hooks. All of it kind of pretty well rusted and pitted. What do you guys do?
I don't know how I feel about this area.
Go take
A
a look.
mirror? You said there's a mirror?
Go take a look at the furniture.
Yeah, there's like a mirror still hanging on the wall.
Are there
I'm
any,
not
are there
going
any,
near that thing.
Are there any drawers on the? Is there a cabinet or anything? Or is it just a couch?
Yeah,
or a
none of the
chair?
furniture is really intact at
Oh,
this
okay.
point. But you can see some, like, every, 10 feet or so, you can see something that looks like it was a wooden structure. And you kind of work out, like, oh, this might have been a bunk room, right? These might have been beds lined up.
Yeah. So if they're collapsed, I guess, can I kind of sift through where if there was something on them, maybe it'd fallen inside the collapsed bits now.
Sure. Like, are you checking, like, the beds, or now that you see that these are beds, maybe these were, like, small dressers or something?
Sure. Yeah. I mean, the dresser's more than the beds, but I'll poke around all of
Sure.
them.
Cool. Yeah, you start poking around, and why don't you give me...
Ooh, excuse me.
Yeah. Why don't you give me a second to check something? Sorry.
Give me a moment.
Yeah, give me a perception check, and also a moment.
I can do that. Where's my 18.
18. Interesting. Okay, yeah, so you're sifting through these like areas, and you're checking out one of these dressers, and you find something solid, and you crinkle.
Sorry.
You,
I'm putting trash away.
You pull something up, and it's tough to tell. Like, at first you think it's like a rock, kind of like a long, sort of thinly shaped rock. And after a second, you realize it's like an ancient bone.
Can I tell if it's human?
That's a bone.
Can I eat it?
Bone. I got a
Can
bone.
I tell if it's human or?
I mean, tough to tell. It's probably about that size, maybe like an arm bone or something.
Oh, so it's like.
Yeah,
big.
it's like it could be, maybe about that long.
Okay. I kind of gingerly just put it out in the ground and keep on looking.
Okay. You hear a whisper from behind you say,
Oh shit.
you put that back where
Wait.
you found
Sorry, I did not hear Allison said oh shit. What did I
Allison
hear?
said, "Oh shit." Say again, Travis.
What did I hear?
Why don't you put that back where you found it?
Okay, Kaven immediately takes the bone, shoves it back in there, gets up, and walks away and goes, "There's something
Okay.
here. There's something
You
here.
you hear? Thank you.
There's something here."
Caben, what are you talking about?
There's,
I'm like poking around,
I'm just
like
looking around everywhere, like
Caben. Caben, you're up here. We
yeah.
need you down here.
There's something here. Did you guys hear that? There's something here.
I didn't hear
No,
anything.
but
It-
Kaven, I'm just going to follow your lead and just
No?
back up.
Just real
Nina,
quick, hold on.
God, you're such for someone who loves bloodshed so much. You are a wuss, a freaking wuss.
Let's clear this up right now. I don't love bloodshed. I'm
Guys,
just good at
shut
it.
up, all of you, right now.
I've seen you glorifying your
I clamped my
beheading.
hand over Darian's
Well-
mouth.
Okay.
And I go like
Hear
this. I'm like,
nothing.
Hear nothing? Okay.
Hello?
Too spooky for me.
Alright, I take my hand off his mouth.
look, Caben. I have to. So my headphones are broken. I don't hear out of this, so I keep them up here. So if I touch them at all, they go flying backwards. Caben, did you hear? What were you? Did you
Okay,
hear something?
I was shifting around in that
What?
dresser. That dresser, I think. It was the dresser? I don't know. I was just looking for crap. I found a bone.
A bone.
A bone. And I moved it, and then I heard, "Why don't you put that back where you found it?"
Well, you
Okay.
did, so we're good, right?
Here.
Okay,
Yeah.
screw this. I'm gone. I'm gone. Things with mass I can slash. I
is
can't
this-
slash a
like,
ghost.
So
I'm gone.
there's the dresser, the collapsed dresser, maybe collapsed beds. Is there other collapsed furniture, or is that it?
Yeah, I mean this whole room. It looks like some large, like
Caben.
maybe a barracks type area.
Okay.
Caben, you touched what you think is a bone, and you heard a
Well, I
voice.
picked it up and like moved it because I thought maybe there's something else in there, but now that's
You heard
someone's
a voice, though.
that's someone's remains.
You heard a
That's-
voice.
Yes,
Yes.
I heard a voice.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I'm out of here. Bye.
Nina, stay here.
No, don't go anywhere.
I really don't like ghosts.
That's fine. You should be one for how old you are, but you're not, so...
I'm
with respect for the
17
dead,
going on 18. How that make me a ghost?
you're thousands of years old according to your auras that we read. Or something like that. It doesn't matter. Can everyone stand still for just a moment? Travis, I cast
Mhm.
Blink.
Okay.
That was our
Cool.
escape.
I can cast
So-
it twice.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so you cast Blink, and you start phasing in and out of the ethereal plane. So cool. You're looking at Caben like say whatever. And then you phase into the ethereal plane, and you look over where Caben had been like sifting through shit, like a few feet away. And you see a man standing there. He looks like he is human. He's clad in like scale mail and a helmet. You see him like a hand on the hilt of his short sword at his side, a shield in his other hand, and he was looking at Caben, kind of scowling at him when you first blinked in. And then he turned to look at you in mild surprise. And then you blink back into the real world.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep...
Okay.
So I wait, looking in that direction for the next blink, if you will.
Sure. You phase back in, and he's closed like half the distance between you and him. And you maybe glance around, and you see two more of these. They look like soldiers or guards of some type. Further down in the room, one is standing like halfway in the rubble collapsed along the wall, and another is walking toward you from like the center of the room.
Are they brandishing weapons?
You do see them pulling out short swords. Yes. You phase back into reality.
And I say out loud, "We mean you no harm."
Okay.
And I wait for the next blink to see if they react at all. "We mean you no harm. We'll be leaving now."
Okay. You phase back into the ethereal plane, right as the one where Caben was is like sticking his short sword at you. What's your flat-footed AC?
Yeah, I'm out of here.
I didn't hear what happened, but
Flat-footed AC. What is it?
fuck. I tried to be nice.
Does he get a bonus because he's in Blink?
Yes.
He's in the ethereal plane.
No, well, so it's 50-50 either way. It's like if
Right.
you're flat-footed
Yeah.
AC is 16.
Okay.
I think it gives you a mischance.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
mischance
Mike,
either side, right? I mean, it could be the
It's 20. I think it's like 20% if you're on a specific side. Why don't you look up the spell and you tell me?
okay. So blink. So I can pretty much recite it, but I'll read it. Any individually targeted spells. If the attacker can see. No. Okay, for an attacker who can see both and strike ethereal creatures, there's no mischance. Can he strike both me as ethereal and me in the normal plane? Yeah. Okay, so there's no mischance.
Okay. Awesome. Then his 17 hits or misses your flat-footed AC?
Just barely hit by 1.
Okay. He deals you 6 damage. It's strange. You're in the ethereal plane, but you feel a short sword kind of sink into your arm as he stabs at you.
What does everyone else see?
Yeah.
Like,
You
The
guys
way-
don't see shit because Durian isn't there at this like moment in time, and then he phases back, and you see him like bleeding off of his arm.
and I
Yeah.
shout,
We should go. We should leave.
Yeah. Boom.
Can you all roll initiative for me?
No.
6 damage.
No.
You said, huh?
Oh, god damn it.
Oh, this is awesome.
Please not 20. Please not 20. Please not 20. Enter. Go.
Creepy ghost music.
Oh, I'm gonna
Oh,
die.
Caden got nat 20.
19. That's close.
I took
Oh,
the
Caven
nat
got the
20.
nat 20. You
I took
fuck.
it.
I don't know if I have any good creepy ghost music.
Just Google Haunted Mansion.
I mean, there's some Mario music you can use.
Allergy is
That
the
is true.
worst.
Ooh, here we go. How loud is that?
It's not loud at
Not
all.
loud at all.
Sorry, let me rebalance my sound here.
So I just turned mine to half. I can barely hear it.
Okay.
You can turn it up louder.
On me.
That work?
Yeah, that's good.
That's good.
This is nice music. I like.
Okay. Cool. So, let me get that.
Man, my webcam is like super digitized.
Okay, and let me add that to the turn order. Cool. Can you all put your initiatives in there?
Yeah.
Apparently, I need to reload roll 20. It has my 19 hovering above, but not in.
Yeah, I just typed in manually.
I hate this hacker shit.
Well, it wouldn't let me. The 19 was like stuck above it, like when you drag it, but not when it's in there. It was weird. Give me a moment. There we go. Durian, you're not in there.
I dragged it in, didn't I?
Showing up a 0 on mine.
Yeah, I see 0 for you too.
It's alright, I got you.
Do it, because it just shows me a dice that's blocking off what I can see. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
I'm gonna refresh, actually. Sorry.
Sure. No problem. So Nina, you were backing away toward the door. Or the tunnelway, I should say. Durian, you were standing next to Caben. Fawn, would you have been about there, you
I was
think?
just there.
Okay.
Where's the map?
Where are we?
I am basically just kind of moving you around in that...
In a box, just like...
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, there's the box. I was like,
Just
where
for
is it?
basic relational purposes.
Yeah, it would have been nearby.
Yeah, so something like that. And let's go like that.
Can we see these things?
Yes.
Oh, we can now. Okay.
Yeah. So let's say
Spooky
you're
guys.
roughly arranged like that. And these two at the top are about, well, let's see. So all of you see as Durian's flashing in and out. You see kind of a fluttering on the air, and these things appear visible to you as well. And
Awesome.
one of them is right next to Durian. The other two are coming. One's about 20 feet down the hall, and one is walking through rubble about 40 feet away in this room. And they all come up to Durian
We should Scooby-Doo this, guys.
and reach out their hands and try to touch him.
Reach out.
So Durian, what is your full AC?
Not touch AC?
Just regular AC.
19.
Okay. 19. Well, you managed to dodge around one of them. Another hits you, and the third does not manage to crit you.
With a touch? You can crit with a touch? Like,
It's an attack. Yeah.
oh.
So
You're shaking my
you take 10 damage as your life kind of drains away. Can you give me a pair of fortitude saves?
A pair of fortitude saves. Oh, God. $20 and 6.
Okay, well, you managed to resist this effect for a bit, but you feel like your life energy just draining out of you, and you lose 5 hit points, current and max.
Permanently?
You have no idea.
Okay, 36 now on my total. And my con didn't go down though, did it? 5, huh? 5 DMG plus 5 max HP. So I'm down to 17.
Cool. And you also feel like your magic drained from you. What's the highest level spell you can cast?
I have 1 level 3 spell left.
No, you
Oh, no,
don't.
2 level 3 spells.
Now you have 1.
Got it?
Yeah, so mechanically, you've gained a negative level. So, basically it gives you a -1 to all skill and ability checks, attacks and saves, -5 hit points, and -1 effective level. So, technically you're level 8 right now.
No!
Yeah.
This was a terrible idea. Nina, why didn't you stop me?
Trust me, Nina is gonna give you a lecture about how well she was right later.
Yeah, and you also lose access to one of your highest level spells, which, luckily for you, you're a spontaneous caster, so we don't have to bullshit about what spell it is. You just lose one of your slots.
Permanently, just for the day.
You don't know.
We'll see.
Stop trying to meta it.
No, I didn't.
don't
I wasn't
know.
trying to bet it. I was trying to understand what was happening. That's all.
You don't. This effect is ongoing from now until we'll see. So, yeah. Awesome. So, Caben, you see these things appear in front of Durian and start reaching for him. It probably actually looks like they're slashing at him with their swords. He manages to dodge one, the other kind of strikes him in the arm and he shakes it off, but the third one catches him right in the gut. I mean, you would think he'd been fatally stabbed, but
Yeah.
it pulls back out and Durian just kind of wheezes. What do you do?
I take a shot at the one in front of me.
Okay, roll to hit.
103.
I'm doing the many shot because it's within 30 feet.
Just to note, that's a standard action. You can do that to get... Yes, actually, that's not a bad idea, because you...
Because
Let's actually read that. Let's just read it quick.
Okay.
Because we haven't used that one for a while, and the last time we did it wrong.
Yeah,
So
we did.
So if you can do that multiple times, that might not be a bad idea. So many shot as a standard action lets you fire 2 arrows at a single opponent. So you can do that, but it's basically instead of your normal 2 attacks, you get 1 attack.
With 2 arrows. So I might
With
as well
2
just,
arrows at a -4 penalty.
Right, might as well just do 2 shots. Because
Or you could do rapid shot
Maybe
and
3.
take a -2 to all of them, but do 3 shots.
and then I get
Yep.
only -1s within 30 feet, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Technically, yes.
Whoa. For every 5 points of base attack bonus or above +6, you can add an additional arrow to this attack.
Right. So that's like if I know I'm gonna hit, I can do all in one. But I think rapid shot's better because I have more chance to hit if I do 3 different shots.
Yeah, we'll work on it. You wouldn't have that anyway, because you'd have to be at level 11 for that
Right. Right.
thing
But-
to even matter.
but
So
I'm-
yes,
Yeah, I'm doing rapid shot then.
awesome. And just at the one straight in front of you, right?
Yes. Sorry, 1 second.
No, no problem.
Okay, cool. 24.
Hit.
Okay, now I'm assuming these things are evil? No?
You see your arrow,
Does it flare with energy?
it does flare with energy as it kind of passes through this thing, but brings a wisp of, like, ectoplasm with it.
Okay. So should I just be rolling the 2d6? Or should I roll the other damage as well?
You, I believe, will have to give me a second.
Okay.
Like,
I can roll it all if you don't want to tell me, it's fine, but I was
yeah,
for brevity's
no,
sake.
3.5 just loves to be kind of like
Confusing?
stupidly complex, not confusing. It's not confusing at all. You just have to know every single roll. Give me a D2 on that. Flip a coin. 2 is better.
Okay.
Yeah, so your arrow kind of passes through it, but it does flare with energy as it does.
So
So roll me that 2d6.
Okay.
7. Nice. Second arrow.
Same. 25.
Hit.
I roll a d2 again.
Yes, sir.
2.
2. Nice. Give me your normal attack, or your normal damage roll.
20.
20. Yeah, you take a good chunk of it away at that point. But the thing is still floating. You can see it kind of like grasping its chest as though you had actually shot him in real life.
Okay.
Oh,
31. Don't bother confirming, because
Yeah.
undead cannot be crit.
Oh,
Again, because this...
that's why 5e is so better.
Yep.
D2.
But roll a d2.
2.
Normal attack.
16.
Yeah, you just shoot it with an arrow, and it just kind of evaporates in a vaporous-like form.
Alright, can I still move after this, or is that my whole turn?
You can back up 5 feet,
Can I
or shift 5 feet.
can I back up and drop something?
What do you want to drop?
I want to drop the cold iron sword in front of Nina.
Don't worry, I have the cold iron sword already. I didn't give it back.
Oh, okay, sure. Then I'll just back up.
Sure, why not? Yeah. You use your sword so rarely that you didn't even notice it was
I
gone.
didn't. I did not. I still have the other long sword too. I need to sell it.
Yeah. I think this was the original one, so I don't want to remove... Yeah, it's still on turn
Okay,
order.
and then I'll just say out loud, like, we didn't mean you any harm. We were just looking around.
Okay.
Well,
No
I think we're a bit-
response.
I think we're a bit
Normally.
late for that.
We wanted to do this.
I don't want anything to do with this. I'm just
Yeah,
gonna
you-
back up. I don't.
You see Durian in front of you looking injured and weakened.
Fuck 'em.
I
Committed.
Wait.
You also
Nina,
just
I
saw
need to double
Cabe
check
and
something.
take one of them out.
Totally saw that.
Yeah, but
Like a bad.
they can not get away. Let me double. I believe I said spells. Where'd they go? Thanks. Marks.
Yeah, you said you had
Yeah.
Tegel and Summon
Barkskin,
Nature's
that's the one
Ally.
I wanted to know. And Barkskin. Okay, so I can. It's any living creature. All right, so I am going to touch Durian and cast Barkskin on him
Ooh.
and
Okay.
back up and say, Durian, get out now. And that's all I'm going to do.
I weakly look over my shoulder.
And do what? It is your turn, Durian.
I'd like to reach into my belt pouch for something. It's not going to be an attack, so I'd like to do it as a free action if possible. It's just pulling something out.
Yeah, I think drawing items
Yeah,
is
it's just-
pretty
I
minor.
pull
What are you
out-
drawing.
Venric's holy symbol of Nerul,
Okay.
Ooh.
and I take a 5-foot step back,
hmm
and I point at them, and I'm like, fuck you guys. And I cast, blah, blah, blah. That's what I cast. Crushing Despair.
That's not a spell.
Crushing Despair. Interesting. What does that do?
It's a cone. I'm in front of everybody else, so nobody else will be affected by it. It's a standard action, so I probably could have moved away further, but it's fine. Each affected, an invisible cone of despair causes great sadness in the subjects. Will negates. Each affected creature takes a -2 penalty on attack rolls, saving throws, ability checks, and skill checks, and weapon damage rolls.
Okay.
And just for flare effect, I'm holding up the symbol of death in front of them.
Okay. Awesome. So what is the save DC for that?
It's Will, so 16.
16. Awesome. Just let me find their saves. There we are. 16, you said?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We have a pass and a fail. So what does it cause them to do again?
Despair causes great sadness in the subjects. Each affected creature takes a -2 on basically any roll that they would do. Attack rolls, damage rolls, saving throws, ability checks, and skill checks. So I guess
Okay,
even
cool.
morale checks too, so.
Yeah. Awesome. Anything else that turn?
I guess I can move still, can't I?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, well, I just hobble back even with Caven and move towards him.
Sure. Nina, you see one of these things kind of like blanch as Durian wields maybe a too familiar symbol.
Well, technically, I was blinded when that symbol was shown, so I don't really think I know.
He
the
wields
symbol.
a thing you've never seen him use before.
But
But this thing seems to blanch.
I'm gonna sigh and shake a little because Nina actually hates ghosts. Surprise. And yeah, I'm just gonna go, Durian, I'm going to so verbally abuse you later. Charge!
120
wins.
miles she runs
I don't think, yeah.
in that fateful day.
We're on the thing, so the map.
It's squares, so you move 20 feet.
Yeah, so I'm not actually charging, but
Okay.
did you-
Yeah, you can get up and attack.
well, here goes nothing. 14, does that hit, Travis?
That is nothing.
14. It dodges.
Your cold iron sword.
No, I was using my scythe.
Yeah, it dodges. Second
That's
attack.
it.
Oh,
I mi-
yes. That's right. Okay. Well, the two like guardsmen kind of turn and look at you and swipe at you with their swords. And they what is your AC?
18.
18. One of them slashes through you with his sword. Give me a fortitude save. You take
Yay.
2 damage plus.
Fortitude. Yeah, I think I crushed that.
24. No problem. You like feel this unnatural coldness as his short sword kind of like plunges into you. But you take 2 damage and that's about it. You shiver but shake off whatever effect he was trying. Let's see, so that was their turn. Caben, what do you do?
Can I take a shot at this point with this step away?
Absolutely.
Okay. I'm doing the same thing. Rapid shot at the middle
Sure.
guy, I guess. Yeah. 33.
Hit.
D2.
Yep.
2.
Full
Full
damage.
damage. 16.
16, nice.
Second attack. 28.
Hit.
D2. 2.
Sound
Nice.
Caven, the
16.
spirit killer.
Nice.
That Mountain Dew.
That Mountain Dew. Is he still up?
Yeah,
Yes, he
yeah,
is still
that
up.
Mountain Dew,
Alright. Third shot.
Looking weakened.
26.
Hit.
2.
huh?
11.
11. Yeah, he's still floating there looking much less together than he was before. You can see wisps of like smoke and just stuff swirling around him.
Yeah. I will take a step here.
Okay. Fawn.
I still don't want to get involved in this, honestly. The most I would do is, move next to Durian and try and attract them if they come for him.
Okay.
I don't want to be in melee range with them. No, thank you. That's it.
Okay.
Durian.
Yeah, Durian's not all
Stand
together
behind
here
me.
right now. He's out of it. But he sees these shapes after his spell and whatnot come out, and he's, I don't know, I feel like he's thinking weird thoughts right now. So he is Venric's book, have I looked at that yet? I don't think so.
No,
You should
you've
not
not
do that
opened
right
that.
now.
We never
You
opened
should not
it.
do that
no.
right now.
Yeah, I
should not do
opened
that.
his book.
That's a bad idea. That
How?
sounds like a bad idea.
With the vial of blood.
How? What do you mean?
Yeah, so the book is like locked
It's
shut.
blood sealed.
It's got a metallic clasp,
Oh,
and there's like a small like rusted pin, at one end.
We took a vial of his blood when we got the book.
You did months ago.
yeah, the
Yeah.
blood. Oh no.
It's
Yeah,
it's
if
all
you
in the
haven't
thing.
if you haven't thrown that out yet, it's like green at this point.
It's all in the thing.
No, so I still have Venric's blood, so
You have a file
That's
of
mold.
blood.
I
almost, like hermetically
okay.
sealed or-
I take out the book and I take out a vial of the blight blood and
Oh.
break it over it.
Okay.
Does it open?
You
Travis is like, fuck, I didn't think of that.
no. The book the seal does pop open.
I open it and I'm going to read it.
I regret standing next to him at this
Awesome.
point.
What?
Roll me a d20.
I highly regret standing
my
here.
God.
Why did you have to do that? Why now?
Why are you doing this now?
I'm in desperation. Things went from fine
Okay.
to really bad too quick, and
I'm
then I got
standing
lost a
next to
level.
you.
We're killing these things.
I'm standing next to
I'm
you.
not
to give
really
you AC.
noticing that. I saw 3 spirits, and then I kind of confusedly backed away, and then there are
Like-
2 spirits there.
You just unlocked another fireball in your face, like the chest we opened one time.
It's
Oh,
not.
that's what-
If I
Is that-
die because of
Yes.
this,
I
I'm
think
gonna
it's a cleric,
drive to your
technically.
house
I
and
don't
punch
think he does
you
level.
tonight.
It's probably
It
something
wasn't.
even
It
worse.
wasn't. It wasn't Miz. It was. Who was it who asked about the second time?
I know it's someone, but second
I
time was
will drive to your house and punch you.
treasure chest
You're
trap.
slightly
The other
closer
one
to me
was
now, because I moved. It's probably like a half
Okay.
hour.
Oh, I still have the red cap too.
Awesome.
I think so.
Can you all
Oh, God.
me?
No one has any holy
Amarith did.
oil.
Cool. Can you all give me a fortitude save? And now I have to look up Venric's stats. Wow, I didn't think I'd have to do that again.
Oh no, we didn't just summon Venric, did we?
I think it's
Last
a
time you
spell.
saw
Fuck y'all. I'm
Last
out.
time you saw Venric, he was dead.
Yeah, I think it's a spell using his stats. But I don't know how mechanics work. Fortitude?
Yes.
Wow, a 21, 23, and a 23.
17
Oh,
is the lowest, and 17's a
Neat,
fail, and
huh?
I'm pissed off.
Nina.
Come
Nina.
on! He wasn't that good of a necromancer.
He had,
Well-
he had controlled velociraptors.
You see, this book here is an interesting thing. Nina, you, unfortunately, you, feel racking pains that just shoot through your body. You almost start twitching and convulsing, and, you are, basically trying very hard not to vomit at this point. You take a -4 penalty to attack rolls, skill checks, and ability checks.
Okay. Durian.
Hey, for all you know, it's these things that are doing this.
Yeah.
For all any of us know.
So Durian, what were you doing with this book?
I was
Like
gonna look-
you see a symbol in the middle of like a page of writing just like flare bright, and you hear Nina like cry out and start convulsing.
I'm paging through looking for some sort of dispel undead.
So you're looking through more pages. Roll me a d20.
For love of God.
I mean, I didn't know that was
You're
related.
killing me here, man.
Awesome. Alright, let me find the other one. Nope, it was this, I think. Yeah. Everyone roll me a fort save.
Son of a.
It's alright, this one's a little easier.
Crit!
Nina, Caven.
Durian
Allison
got
rolled a
16 too.
We both rolled
No, they both
16s.
16's awesome. I only said a little bit easier.
That doesn't sound.
You are both stunned. Roll 1d6.
I'm sorry. Can you repeat that?
You're stunned.
You're both
Roll
stunned.
d6.
Roll a
You're-
d6.
Oh, stunned. Okay. You were turning into a robot on my side here.
Okay, Durian, you're stunned for 3 rounds, not counting this round. Actually, you know what? Flipping through the pages, I'll give you this round. Fawn, you're stunned for 5. Ninalia,
Yeah. Sigh. Was it a -4 for attack
Yep.
rolls?
it's a
You
basically.
don't know what happened that gave this to you.
Oh.
Josh knows, but Nina wasn't looking. She just feels
Trust
suddenly
me, if I
weakened.
kill these things quick enough, I'm going to see what happened.
No, you're not.
No.
You're gonna think this the
Don't-
ghost
don't
cast a
metagame
spell
this
on you.
stuff.
Yeah,
It's
that
just
is
like-
metagaming.
Don't metagame.
Is
this.
that
You
a
don't know
hit,
what
Travis?
happened. You feel suddenly weakened.
That hits, Nina. Roll me a d2.
There was no indication from me, was there, Travis?
Roll some damage.
By the way,
You
I'm
just
doing the
dropped
one that
everything you
shot.
were holding.
No, I meant
as did
when the
Fawn.
burst effect hit Nina. Was there
It was pretty.
Spark?
Nah,
They were both
no, like
pretty
Nina was
instantaneous.
looking at these things.
Okay.
Don't worry, I'll
Uh,
yell metagaming.
I'm attacking the one that Caven shot, obviously, by the way.
Okay, cool. Roll some damages.
Yeah. Is that enough to kill it?
Just barely. You slice through it and it
Sweet.
starts to break into wisps.
Nice.
I can't crit the damn thing. which is
27
unfortunate.
is a hit, though. Roll a d2. It is a hit, though.
Should be swinging the cold iron sword, yo.
13.
I'm swinging
yeah,
my
you
scythe,
take
it's
away a good
basically the
chunk
same
of
thing.
it.
And then
More
D20
damage with the
plus.
cold iron,
Sure.
Actually, I don't know. Cold
Ah,
iron-
you just
Sorry.
miss.
We know it works against Fae. We don't know if it works good against undead, dude.
Mm-hmm. It works
Good
against Fae.
Yeah.
Spirits is a different thing.
Yeah.
So, this thing. Sorry, again, I don't want to take the one with initiative roll on it. This thing reaches out at you.
It's still
Cool.
despaired, but
AC
it's-
23,
It is.
Travis.
AC 23?
Yes, I gave up 5. If you look
For
at my attack
his,
roll.
during
And
his
I didn't do
attack.
extra
he
damage.
gave a
Oh, I
AC.
see.
I took a
So-
defensive stance.
Okay, did you take the -4 then as
Yep.
well?
I have a normal 16 to hit.
Wow, that is nuts.
Nice. Guys.
So what were you at then total?
AC 23.
23. This one hits you.
God damn it.
Doing 6 damage, and give me a fort save.
Is that with the penalty of Durian spell?
Yes, that is with the penalty.
God damn it, I was hoping to avoid having to take a fort save since it's so weakened.
Nice.
Nice. Not bad. Yeah, you feel the icy fingers of death clawing at your heart, but you manage to resist the cold pull. Caben.
Shift up. Can I hit from here?
Yeah, absolutely.
Alright. Same thing.
Well, you can try.
Okay, that's true. I'll take 3 shots again.
All right.
Come on, Caven.
27.
Hit. Me a D2.
1.
Ooh, so just 2d6.
Okay. 7.
7. Yeah, there's a flare of energy as this thing reels.
Second
But
shot.
it is still there.
21.
Hit
2.
2.
Wow.
16 damage.
16. It explodes in wisps of energy.
Okay.
Alright,
I continue to stand there for a little bit longer.
and
I'm
tell
like,
them to run. Run! What are you doing? Run!
Oh, we killed it.
I
Yeah,
continue to stand there for a bit, unable to move.
I go.
for
I
the love of
go.
God, I
Just
put
like-
my
shift
scythe
Durian up,
away.
or bother.
I put
Bother.
my scythe away. I grab both their hands, Travis, and I start walking to the exit.
Okay, they collapse to the floor as you pull.
I start dragging them if I have to.
No, Nina,
It's
stop! You gotta wake them up.
You are slowly dragging them.
No, I'm going
I disconnect
now.
their hands. Disconnect the hands and start. Durian, wake up. Durian, slap his face a little bit.
If it's
Durian, you
15
come
seconds
to.
later, I'm
Yeah,
like,
you come
Yeah.
to.
Shit.
oh, what happened?
We killed them. I think.
We're going
They're already
now.
dead. I don't know how it works.
Did it?
How many did you see?
3.
We got him.
Going
I did it.
now.
Nina, shut up.
Dot.
I
leave.
I stand up and rub
Fuck,
my
you okay?
eyes.
You
Brush
see
myself
Nina's
off.
posterior as she starts crawling through the tunnel.
Yeah, I go back and pick up Venric's book and
Okay.
stick it in my
I
bag.
quickly scurry out.
What? God.
Okay, but I'm
Either
still
come
here.
or stay. Your choice. Scurry, scurry, scurry.
I'm out.
Come on.
There's
Buck.
that open hallway at the end of this room.
Aren't
Caben
you,
and
Nope.
Durian.
Nope.
aren't you a soldier, Buck?
Nope. 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 Don't want anything else to do with that. No, thank you. Mm-mm.
We don't fight ghosts. We fight things that we can actually slash.
We just killed
Don't like
3 of them.
don't like things I can't see all the time.
You
Nope.
can't
Caben,
kill something
I-
that's already dead.
Travis, I'm gonna attempt to cast healing on myself.
Okay.
10.
So what is your normal max HP?
41. I'm down to. I actually already changed it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, you should be able, I believe, to heal back up to 36.
Yeah, that's fine. That's that. I go to Caben. I touch him.
That's what she said.
What did I get here? 13?
Yeah. I look at Caben and I said, "Are we going on?"
At least
I
for a
think
little,
I have a weapon now.
At least for a little bit. What are you talking about? You like. They did something to you. You and like Buck both like collapsed or stunned or something.
Did I?
Yeah. I put 3 arrows in each one and they all died.
Well done.
Whatever.
Well,
it
that
means.
slash-
I
You
don't know.
killed them. I thought I. No matter. I go over to the dresser
Did they die? I don't know.
and I pull out the bone that Caven had taken.
Okay. Yeah, it was just laying on a pile of material.
I hold it in the air, and I swing and break it against the wall.
Okay. Yeah, you just throw it. It shatters.
Did you hear
Yeah.
anything?
I just threw a bone against the wall.
No, but did you hear like a voice or anything when you picked the bone?
No,
Okay.
nothing. Let's go. Guys, come on, it's fine. We're okay.
We're gone.
No, nope. I'm out. I'm leaving.
Yeah.
Splitting that party.
Out of hearing range. Gone.
Gaben,
Yeah.
do you want to go just one more room?
Let's do one more room. One more.
Okay.
Wait. First, we finish poking around the crumbling furniture. Did we find anything?
Okay. Yeah, you poke around. You do find some tarnished silver coins. There's a small group of 10 here, 8 here,
Is it
7
like-
here.
Is it like an old coin from a land beyond? Is it just like an?
It's tough to tell, but you feel it with your finger. It doesn't seem like any symbol you recognize. Kind of
So-
a swirling pattern.
So
Some
it is
people-
different than like the typical money we've seen.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I perk up and say some people collect older
Yeah,
coins.
we'll put that in like in a separate little pouch or something.
Sure. You
Um,
got
in your
10,
pouch, Gabe.
7, 8. And then you do find a
Sorry.
stash of gold. You find
What should I mark this on my character sheet as?
Tarnished coins.
old, tarnished silver. You do find some gold. It looks like it was kind of crushed a bit when this thing collapsed. It's like a heap of mashed together. Looks like about 16 coins or so. A few of them still have pretty good imprints. You can pry them apart, and they're still mostly formed.
Okay, so old tarnished silver / gold coins.
Yeah,
Well,
the
16 gold.
16 gold.
Oh,
So
okay.
We can
Along with whatever's
basically
gold.
separate them and get them imprinted or
Sure.
remelted down. So
Oh,
that's
okay.
gold. So,
So
16 gold.
gold worth of matched coins. Okay. Okay. Anything in the mirror behind it?
Behind it, you see a very dusty mirror with an elf staring back at you.
Is it-
Behind the mirror,
is it
there's
me,
another.
or is it different?
It is you.
Okay.
He looks behind the mirror
What
and
about-
there's
Elf,
about,
that's
like-
that's not you!
Can I look behind the mirror, off the wall, or?
Yeah, you pull it up. It breaks off of its hanging, but you're holding a whole mirror now.
Okay, I'll put it down.
There's
on the
nothing
ground.
behind it.
Okay.
You look beautiful.
I take a look at my face again, sigh, and then put it down on the ground.
Awesome. Yeah, there's a doorway on the other end of the room leading out.
Okay. Nothing else of note? Nothing?
No, you've kind of poked around everything for a few minutes.
No magic door senses tingling?
There are not any magic door senses tingling.
Okay. Yeah.
His elven sense is
Think
going
we
off,
poke into the
Spidey.
next room.
Yeah, Gabe and I move on.
Okay. Yeah, you
to
go
poke
out the
around.
door, and it's actually the continuation of that collapsed hallway that you came across. So it continues going for a while. It intersects with another hallway that goes to your right. And it continues. That one continues on about 25 feet before it's also collapsed in. But you do see shortly before that a doorway leading to one doorway on your right that's collapsed. Another one to your left. That opens up into what looks like it might have once been a feast hall. The roof is mostly collapsed in on here, but along the sides the walls are actually intact and clear. It's like the ceiling itself was the only thing that kind of collapsed in on the center. And you see several large hearths along the side that would have both lit and warmed this large spacious room. There are metal brackets on the walls that one of them still carries a splintered wooden dowel that would have been used to hang a banner or a tapestry or something. Nothing on it at this point. But there is a doorway that leads back out into the hallway, as well as one that leads further in on the very far side of the room.
Yeah,
The hallway you guys were in originally did continue on as well.
So there's 3 different ways we can go then.
There
Oh no,
is-
2 different ways.
yeah, there's a
Back
doorway
to the
up
hall.
in this room and back to the hallway.
Okay.
Okay.
The only way
I
is out.
quickly. Yeah. Do you want to
Mhm.
check in with everybody else or
Yeah.
something?
No,
Yeah,
we
they're
just go
both Fawn, Nina, you're both out of this thing. Yeah,
Just hanging out, chit chatting.
Firefoot
Firefoot.
eating some like grass lit by the reddish sky. Swiftwind's out there as well, looking as pink in the sunlight as ever.
As beautiful as ever, yeah.
I just look at Fawn or Buck or whatever. Honestly, I don't know if you go by Fawn while we're in just our presence or Buck in just our presence.
You can call me whatever. I'll respond to
Hey,
both.
whatever.
Serious question. How long do you want to wait for them to come or not come out of there?
We'll give him an hour,
Okay, an hour it is.
and then we'll leave.
We don't hear this.
You don't.
We don't.
You don't, because for all we know,
I would
you might
assume they're
not come
dead
out of
after
there.
an hour if they don't come out. I'm not going back.
Yeah,
in there.
Cool. So you
Yeah,
guys crawl back out. Can you two give me a perception check?
Suckers. Never split the party.
Okay.
Says the two guys inside it.
You guys split the party.
You left.
You split the party.
But we
Just
wanted to
like,
go.
later,
She wanted-
bye, and we're like still like.
I got a
okay.
9, but that's not surprising.
Durian's like waking up from
20.
being stunned. You guys
Unnatural.
are,
Ooh,
like,
and I
running away.
also need one. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Yeah. Swiftwind kind of trots up to you, Buck, and goes.
I kind of like give Swiftwind the like where what?
Stamps his foot 3 times.
Okay, which direction do you want us to look?
Yeah, like where are we?
We look in the direction he's
Looks
pointing
off.
his head to.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
So, yeah, you guys start looking over, and Buck, you do notice some more of these like bare patches of like dirt.
I thought you were gonna say bears, and I was like, no.
Bears. It's spectral bears. Roll initiative. No, you see a bare patch of dirt where you're pretty sure there wasn't one before. Nina, you don't notice anything in particular.
I kind of look at it, stare at it, and I'm like, I don't know how I feel about that. And I kind of, you know,
Swiftwind goes over and like stomps on it with his hoof a couple times.
I'm like, Nina, this wasn't like this before. This wasn't here.
Well, he's stamping on it. Did you say Swiftwind was stamping on it?
The bear patch.
Um,
Stamping on the bear
I-
patch.
Just go like that to Swiftwind, and like sort of motion him to back up a bit.
Okay.
Let's just
And
leave it,
I'm
Swiftwind.
going
Let's wait for the
to-
others.
No, I'm just gonna dig it up slowly, carefully.
With what?
Like,
Your hands?
I mean, I have a hand axe to move dirt. I have a crowbar
I
to-
kicked the dirt out of one of those
to do that
already.
as well. So
So you're just like tunneling through with, I don't know, your crowbar or whatever you have on hand?
Mhm.
Okay. Yeah, you're digging through and you get a few feet down and it's like as solid as always and you're kind of poking around. And after you tunnel it out a
Let's
bit,
just leave it.
you poke really hard, your crowbar goes through and thunk, you like catch it on the hook. And why don't we see what Caben and Durian are up to? Caben and Durian, you guys were in this like big feast hall with another door at the far end. Did you want to go through that? Did you want to look back in the hallway?
I'm
there are
taking
other exits to this area, but they're all like collapsed.
blocked. I'm taking a quick survey of the room. Is there anything of interest here besides what you've described?
Yeah, you look around. There's not a whole lot left. You do poke around the remains of a table and find like some very tarnished silverware. It's all made of like pitted steel though. It's
Yeah, it's not.
silver. So
I asked Cabe and I'm like, new door or same hallway?
Well, the same
This was
hallway's
a
the
feast
same
hall.
hallway. If it's the yeah, let's go to the new door. Probably something else past this.
Yeah. So we go through the different direction
Well,
away from our
We
original hallway.
look into it first.
so
Yeah.
there's actually a pair of stone doors here. They look like they're pretty well intact. You pull on them and they pull open creakily. And there's a short hallway here and a set of spiral stairs, stone stairs that go up.
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 Alright. Look at Durian. We dropped without Allison again.
No, Allison's here.
No.
Oh wait,
she's
she just dropped. She was moving for me until she dropped.
Look at Durian.
I say let's.
Out of the stairs.
I mean, it was bad. Something bad happened to me. I'm hoping it's gonna wear off, but we've come this far, and
if we go out, can we talk them coming back in? Because there's something.
if we go out, we're not gonna. They're not gonna let us come back in.
That thing you do.
I don't.
You can walk through things. You like phasing.
I don't think I can do that anymore.
Okay, I was gonna say.
I don't know. I don't know if ever again.
What happened?
I don't know. Let's not talk about it right now.
Okay.
Let's make this worth something. Let's go just peek around, and if we see anything bad, we'll just leave. We'll just get right out. It's fine.
You out? Okay. If anything bad happens, you go. I'll go. I'll come after.
Yeah. Well, I'm not going to leave you, but...
I know. I'm just saying you go first.
Yeah. But both of us, let's just make a plan. We're on our own. They're waiting outside, I hope, and we're just not going to test ourselves much. But there might be something important here. This is old.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't need to tell you. This is very old.
Okay. Just for clarification, what can you do right now?
I could still heal us a little bit. Not much. I can do things. It's just some of my most impressive things I have used up, or I can't access anymore.
Okay.
And I should be able to, but I
Yeah.
can't.
Hey, we'll figure it out. We got these moonflowers. They can probably restore you too, right?
We don't know how to use them. You might, but
Well, I don't know how to use them, but the dude back at the other place can.
maybe.
Alright, let's go.
We go up,
Can
Travis.
you guys hear me?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is on my phone, unfortunately, though.
Oh.
I think we're about to finish up anyway, so...
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
Yeah, that
pretty
worked out
close
too
to
much.
finishing.
Allison, we go up the stairs that we find
Okay.
beyond the feast room.
Cool. So you guys start heading up the stairs. You get to like a small stone landing. It goes north, like the opposite way that the feast hall would have been. To a short like T intersection. Everything to your left is just collapsed. To your right, though, it continues on for a short ways, and then goes to the left into a short hallway. This one looks pretty well clear. You can see like spots of the walls that have caved in, but there's a series of about 4 doorways here. They must have had wooden doors or something because they're gone at this point. But yeah, what do you guys do?
Caven, if we're upstairs from a feast hall, there might be bedrooms here. Maybe whoever's in charge might have been in here. We should take quick glances in, see if there's any room that's larger than the others.
Okay.
Just glance in that door there. I point across the hall and I go to the doorway
Okay.
to the other side. Because you said there's 4 doorways, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So we each take a glance at the first 2.
Yeah, we both split off and just peek in. Just
Cool.
like look.
Yeah, Durian, you look left into one. This room is collapsed. There's nothing in it.
Nothing. Right, okay.
Caben, you look to the right. And I guess Durian, you can see this because the 2 rooms are evened up. There's sunlight coming in on this one. And you, Durian, when you kind of look back, you see like the sign of melted stone here as well. There's almost looks like a pool of like solidified molten glass on the floor. And Caben, you see. Let me see what you see.
It is a a large chest of intact treasure.
Just a neon sign. Treasure. Here.
Yeah. Zzz, zzz. Allison,
You
can you still
see
hear us?
a small, surprised-looking creature. It's furry all down its body. Let me me see if I can find you a picture.
Okay, as soon as I see it, I just whisper really softly, Durian.
You see a small creature. It's furry. It's almost rat-like in appearance. It's got a snout, whiskers coming off its side, kind of
Oh my
a
God, it's a
bald
ferret.
tail curling behind it.
R-O-U-S?
Um,
I peek
And it
over
kind
Caven's
of-
shoulder.
looks over at surprise and cowers at the sight of you. And it squeaks out something.
R-O-U-S?
What's that?
Is it an R-O-U-S?
Rodent of unusual size.
I didn't get that reference, but awesome.
Sorry.
It
I'm
squeaks
not a
out
witch, I'm your wife!
squeaks out something. What languages do all of you speak?
Well, Caleb happens to speak animal at the moment because he's got the ring.
I do have the ring.
Common, Dwarven, Draconic, Elven, Goblin, Sylvan.
I have just common elven orc.
And the ring.
And the ring, so animal.
Okay. Cool. I don't know why I asked this question because it should have seemed obvious in hindsight. It squeaks out in broken Elven. Who you?
Just
I like peek
let
over
Durian
Caven's
chime in.
shoulder.
Yeah.
Because he had said, or Durian, and I peek over right as he said that, and I'm like, I say in Elvish, we are adventurers.
You speak.
You
haven't-
speak.
You speak.
Haven't been others here. Not like you.
No?
You see that this thing's like, its eyes are darting around. It's clearly terrified.
Yeah. It's
okay,
okay.
little buddy.
Do you
Why?
live here?
Why here? You
I
came
don't.
outside?
Yes,
Yes.
we did. Would you?
We mean no harm.
Did you
I-
avoid them?
I pulled out a little ration from my pack, some sort of hard bread, and I'm like, here you go. There's no need to be afraid of us. Yes, we got past them. Do you mean the spectral guards?
Oh, don't go, not deep in place. Bad things.
Yeah, we
Is
fought
this-
some of them. They're gone now, though.
Is this too deep?
No. What? In here, bad things, deep place. Also outside. And why don't we shift back to
I like look at it and then I look at Caven.
Yeah. Outside. You
Shit.
said outside.
and
like,
Nina.
ooh.
Can the two of you roll me perception checks?
Can do.
Shouldn't have put the pod.
20.
20.
Nice.
16.
Nice.
Ian. Okay. Now I'll have to roll these guys stealth. Oh, okay. Interesting. So let me look here. Ah, that's what I thought. Okay. There we go. Awesome. So they
Okay.
and give me a D20 Caven for Swiftwind's
Oh, okay.
perception check. Just a straight D20, I think should
Sure.
work.
18.
18, not
Pretty
bad.
good.
All right. So yeah, Nina, you hear something very soft, like the soft movement of dirt. And you turn back and see a pair of claws, like rising out of and separating from the dirt, and then the body of a man come through, on the back of what looks like a large scorpion, and you have a moment to react as it starts scuttling forward to you.
Yeah, I grab Fawn, if she hasn't realized this,
Yeah.
and I sort of dash away.
Yeah,
her
Fawn,
and
you're
turn.
like, you don't have time to dash really, more to just grab her. But
Well,
Nina,
yeah,
Alright.
anyway, I grab her, so I try to get away from it, but I'm making her aware of the problem.
sure, yeah. Fawn, you get grabbed and turned, and you see this thing charging at you two. Roll
Yeah, that's
some
all.
initiative.
Should we end?
It's like midnight.
Yeah, why don't we end here? We'll end on the picture of something looking quite a bit like this, charging
Run.
at our two outdoor heroes.
Run back inside.
Damn.
Oh god. Oh god.
Oh, are they armored
What?
up?
Oh, so it's not a thing on a scorpion.
It's just
It is a
one,
thing
right?
scorpion.
It is a thing scorpion.
Is he wearing
Oh,
armor?
It's just one,
too?
right? We see one coming at us.
We'll get to that next week.
Oh,
Oh,
I
jeez.
should have stayed with the. You would have met a friendly ferret
Should've
that
come
speaks
with
broken
us.
Elvish.
All right, let's end it here, guys. Twitch,
Yeah.
thanks for watching.
Allison, sorry.
This was super fun for me because we got the dragon. I haven't done really any engineering, so this is the other part of the game, right? But are we good for next week?
I believe I am.
Okay, good, because I think
No,
I'm
okay, so next week I will be. I have a meeting, a board meeting. It's been a while since I've had one, but I will have one next week, so I'll be late.
Oh, worst.
Okay, small session. That's fine. After that, I'm on vacation, so we'll have to take a short break. after
YOLO.
next week. So sorry about that, guys. If you like the channel, please give us a follow. We also post our stuff on YouTube, so you can watch it there. And yeah, I think we'll sign off. Travis, thanks for a good session. Really fun
Yeah.
stuff.
A lot of fun, guys.
All right, Twitch. See you
Sorry,
next
my
week.
internet kind of sucked it up.
No worries.
No worries, Allison.